What up? It's Coney Island Chronicle with your man, Antonio. So this is by my auntie Rochelle. I'ma start it off right out the gate, you understand? Right down here on Canfield, motherfucking Hardy, at Jack's. 'Cause this is where my auntie used to always take me to before we would go to the Adams Theater, you know what I'm saying? She was big on the Adams Theater back in my younger days. We'd go to the Adams. But back then, all this was black owned, so it was Jack's. Then it was the black owned laundromat down here on the corner. All this stuff gone and abandoned now. I don't know if they gonna rehab it or not, but this where it used to start at right here for me and my auntie. She'll bring me down here. I get some money from my pops, you know what I'm saying? He was making all this money back in the day, so I get $20, $40. That's a lot for a kid. We'll come up here, you understand? I get my little cherries and my cookies. I don't really know too much about change. So she'll get the change and off we'll go. We'll run on down the Mac, wait for old bus, and off to the Adams we go, you know what I'm saying? This was like my big sister / mama, we'll get downtown, she be wanting me to call her son, you know what I'm saying? This my love right here, So as time went on, you know what I'm saying, I got all involved in the streets and everything, but my auntie was always supportive, she ain't give a fuck. Don't mess with her nephew, you know what I mean? So I come down on Hardy back in the day, and we're going to get off into where my auntie was at and how things developed and transpired and who was a part and who wasn't a part and how the situation stand today on Coney Island Chronicles with your main man, Antonio, in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Representing all ways, spinning like brushways. Coney Island Chronicle 313, representing the D. Rochelle edition. Detroit finest. Get your mind right. So, French Road, Coney Island Chronicle once again. Started off with my grandma used to stay, you know what I'm saying, right down here on French Road. Right here in this little abandoned little lot right here that's here now. But my auntie, she'll wait for my daddy. He come through with the bread. And like I say, we off, But that was when I was younger, and then I got a little older, and I used to run through this lot with money, narcotics, pistols. And there was another nigga over here, named Eddie, and my auntie and him wind up mingling and dingling, and for whatever reason or however it came about, during her pregnancy or whatever, he more so was like having his doubts or whatever. And this kind of pissed her off like a motherfucker because my auntie ain't never been no run around type of female or, all off in the streets and stuff. But she got addicted to the narcotic, early 90s, late 80s. Everybody had somebody in their family that was addicted to the narcotic. So the narcotic was really like a cigarette to some people, and some people it had a different effects on. But during the course of their little vibe down here, she was like, it pissed her off that he would be knocking her for some shit he used to do, And they kind of departed or whatever and everything, but my auntie always was genuine. So she wasn't feeling all that old, this ain't your baby shit. And nigga looked just like him too, my little cousin Jamel and shit. He looked just like the nigga. I don't really know how their relationship is to the day, but it is what it is. Niggas love you, love all that good loving they can get, and then abandoned situations sometimes, I don't know, but apparently the narcotic became a strain or whatever. And I can't say what's the reason the strain would be if that's what you doing and that's what you into, and if that's what you liked it when she came along and all that. What's the problem? But apparently there was a problem around this motherfucker, and she stopped fucking with him and kind of broke that little situation up, you know. But she was messing with the baller in the neighborhood. And we're going to get into some more Rochelle, you know what I'm saying? Coney Island Chronicle, Detroit finest, Eastside 313. Happy birthday, Grandma. This just happened to be on your birthday. I don't believe in coincidences, but apparently this was just on my heart with my auntie, you know? And you know how I feel about my auntie. I roll something up and smoke it. So, niggas need to be real with theyself, you know? Niggas sit on couches, never bought my auntie a couch. Niggas put their foot on carpets, never bought my auntie a carpet. But that's how niggas be, you know? But nigga ain't even around no more, you know? She don't even fuck with the nigga. She died. My auntie died. Honestly, the raw fact of it is she got out here so bad and situations got so bad for her that she fucked around and died out here, you know? Died out here in these streets, man. Crack was crazy on the women anyway, you know. It's similar to like liquor now, to how you ladies is killing this liquor and drinking it straight and passing out and all that. Only difference is crack had you up and running. Sometimes stealing, sometimes soliciting your body. So I can kind of put that towards the liquor too, to a degree, because every female got them a bottle nowadays. Back then, most females had them a pipe. So I'll be back with more Coney Island Chronicles, Rochelle edition, 313 in the D, all day long, all day, every day. Ooh. Yeah, it's Coney Island Chronicle, baby, all day long, 313 in the D, Rochelle edition. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, my auntie always was my baby, you know? So like one time I remember I was out moving and scooting real bad, you know what I said? And I had messed around and burnt my face up. Like I ain't had no face. Literally, I ain't had no face. My face was gone. So my auntie still coming around, still doing her thing, you know. Hey, she even started getting her little stuff from me, because I prefer, hey, if you finna do it, hey, you get it from me. That way ain't nothing gonna happen. I ain't gotta worry about you going somewhere and being all everywhere and all that. Hey, protect what you love, right? So, hey, that's what it boiled down to. So, like I say, I messed around and shot a move and did some things, and my face got burnt up. So my face burnt all the way up, like literally burnt up. And my auntie so crazy, I love her to death. She came over and she asked my baby mama at the time, which was Tiffany. She say, Tiffany, you must love the shit out of my nephew, because he ugly, right? Hey, to this day, I still can remember that. But the thing is, at that time, my face was turning into a scab. Like, so if you ever fail and, you know, scabbed your dang on leg, and your leg or knee got that dang on black scab, that's how my face was. So it would hurt for me to even smile or laugh, or I had to talk like this because I couldn't really move my mouth. You know what I'm saying? It was all burnt up. So she told my baby mama, you is ugly. You must really love him, because you gonna lay down on top of him. I know you gotta turn your back to that, because he is ugly, right? That's my baby, Rochelle Watson, you know what I mean? Always kept it thorough. We'll be down at the dang on wreck. I should have went around there to the Salvation Army, you know what I mean? Because she met Kenny around there, you know what I'm saying? Kenny is my cousin Kenya and Caprice daddy. You know, Kenny used to work at the Salvation Army. She loved her some Kenny. See, if my auntie with you, she with you. She love your ass. So I already know. So she was with Kenny like a motherfucker. She loved Kenny Still love them, even in her absence, you know what I'm saying? And I love my auntie. And this Coney Island Chronicle, you know, and due to the difficulties of life and how things were back then, hey, a lot of us is fortunate enough to be here, and some of us, hey, is left in memory, thought, and prayer, you know, and no flaw is greater than the next. With that said, on Coney Island Chronicle 313 in the D, I am your man, Antonio Nelson. Like, comment, subscribe. Go check out that book, Woman Pleaser, first edition. Google. Let's go. Coney Island Chronicle, baby.